Okay, everyone, I'm back. It is my late night stream. It is dark outside, which is perfect for this spooky Alan Wake gameplay. We are still in the subway system, but we are heading back, as you will see here on our map. We're essentially circling back to where we had started with this locked door, and now we have a new plot line that I believe we can use. And I think if we use this new plot line, it'll unlock something different in the environments that we can check out and make more progress. So that's what we're working towards right now. We just saved, and we're moving on. So I think that's where we came from. I think this is the door we're about to unlock. Yep. So now we're back at the beginning where we had started. But because we have a new plot line selected, I'm thinking there might be something new over here. That's what I'm guessing. I could be wrong, but we're gonna find out. In fact, is that not possibly a viewpoint over there? Right? Interesting. So, are we seeing a word of power right here? Did I already get this one? Looks like I did. I must have already gotten this word of power. Yeah, it's not on the map anymore. Okay. We gotta go around here. But I think there's something new over there. Here's a different save room. We might as well just save there too, right? We should already get the double save. That way if we die, we can just resume from here. There we go. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Alan Wake looks like John Wick in this, because he grew his beard out and everything. He has the same hairdo. You're absolutely right. I agree. This is where we started. Right? We had that locked door at the very beginning, and we couldn't open it. Complete the ritual in the collapsed tunnel. Okay. This is where we're going. We're going to the collapsed tunnel. Okay. Here we go. Oh, see, now this is gotta be tricky here because this is closed now. How can we get through here? Or do we have to change to a different plot and then change back to get through? Let's find out. This is open. So, if I go down here, we may be able to find a word of power. I'm not sure. No, now we're back to where we were earlier. We still couldn't find this word of power. It's so weird because it totally says it's here, but we can't seem to find it, like, anywhere, and there's not even, like, an arrow for it. This is the room with our buddy. Oh, this is totally different now. This looks completely different because of the new lighting and everything. It definitely looked different last time. I don't think the word of power will be here, but I'm just going to check it out anyway, just in case. So here he is. He's still here. Nothing's changed. And again, it shows the word of power, like, in this room on the wall, but it's totally not here. It's got to be somewhere else overlapping with the map. It's the one word of power in the subway we didn't find. And that's what's driving me nuts is I find every item. I can find one. Of course, it's going to piss me off if we don't find it, right? The one darn thing that we didn't get in here. And I see no indication of it being in here. So, I feel like it's not. And I feel like there is another area that we're supposed to go to get this word of power. I have no clue what it is, though. Right? Oh, Eternal Apon, we've been in this for about an hour. It's the subway level. Although you could say hashtag sewer level. But it's more of a subway level. Subway tunnels and the like. Alright, so let's head back. I wonder... Hold on. Let me try something. Ah. I was wondering what would happen if I took the light away and it teleports you into the water. I was going to say, can I get the light from back here and keep it? I don't think so. It's going to teleport me in the water. Watch. Because I was trying to see, can I be sneaky? could I steal the light or whatever, but now you can't. I'm thinking we're gonna need the light, which is why I just took it. Oh man, this is completely different. Whoa. See, but we're in a different area, so again, I don't know how to get this word of power. I'm completely confused. Let's see here. I received a $10 tip from the Cult of Nico. Loving this playthrough so far. Wouldn't it be crazy if we actually are playing as Mr. Scratch? Crazy how we're getting back-to-back potential Game of the Year releases. Great year for gaming. Hope everyone is doing great. Well, if you watched either of the DLC of Alan Wake, of which there were 2, or American Nightmare, Mr. Scratch is essentially an evil clone of Alan Wake who's part of his story that he's writing. But he, although he looks like Alan Wake, he does not act like Alan Wake. So, unless they've dramatically changed the character, I don't think that this is Mr. Scratch. But you never know with this game. You don't know anything with this game. Seriously. The blue question mark is our friend the sheriff. But this, I don't know how to access this. I've tried everything. And we tried changing the platform around. Okay. Oh, wait!
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Maybe if I change it... maybe if I change it here and then go back? So we're here now. See?
I couldn't add a new element from here.
I'm standing at it. I'm at this. How could you say I'm not at the scene? I'm standing at the scene. Huh? I think it's screwed up now because I'm literally standing at the scene. And they're acting like I'm not. What are you talking about? I'm right here at the collapsed tunnel. Oh, this is not good. Did something screw up in the game that it doesn't think that I'm in the collapsed tunnel? I totally am. Crap. This is not good. They're supposed to let you do it and it's not working. These guys are still around from earlier. I do like how they just disappear in a race. It's pretty neat. See? And now what's weird is, earlier you could change the scene from here, but now they're going to tell me I can't change the scene? That's not right. There's definitely something wrong here. Maybe because I took the light away. Do you think that's what it is? Because I took the light away from the stairwell? Now they won't let me change the scene. I have to put the light back in the stairwell, maybe? Now it works. I had to put the light there. Okay. So. Summoning ritual. What they're summoning, I don't know. And I don't know if I want to know. Oh no, I guess we're going to find out. That's not good. I guess we're not going to get the word of power. Oh boy. Shit! Open! God damn it, open! Get to the light. You're always safe in the light. Damn.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
we should save. I bet if we go back now the tunnel will have transformed. Okay, so.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Ah. But I guess we're just going to give up on this word of power. I'm really stumped on how to do it. I really don't know what we're supposed to do. Okay, I guess we can't go back. I don't think they want me to go back. I think they're preventing me. Holy shit. Dinner was good. My wife made a Mexican bake, homemade. Great recipe. Absolutely delicious. You cut that shit out? Wow. Fuck, man. Well, here's where we're supposed to go. But I guess we're not getting this word of power unless now I can do it. Wait a minute. This is the shortcut from earlier, so we went the wrong way. We went too far. Oh shit, we did go too far. This is where we had come from. This is gonna teleport me all the way back here, which we definitely don't want to go all the way back there. That shit is loud. Wait, the wall is missing? No, it's coming up. Is this thing gonna be blocking it? This shit is so loud. It's gone. Oh shit. On this plot board, the summoning ritual, there is no path. I can't figure it out. It's supposed to be there. It's not. I can't find it. Why is this so loud? I think it was an audio glitch because now it's stopped. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm about to give up. I cannot find this word of power no matter where I look or what I do. I can't find a damn thing. It's saying it's supposed to be straight ahead in here, and it ain't here. I've tried it a million times. I came back to this thing 4 or 5 times now. And everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I cannot find a word of power in here. So, I don't know if the map is wrong. I don't know if it's just so incredibly cryptic I can't figure it out. But I have looked everywhere here, and as you can see, I'm supposed to be staring at it. See? And it ain't there. The only thing I can think of is that it's somewhere else, and there's another level or something hidden, and I don't know. I can't figure it out. You can't change your story from here. You can only change your story from the hallway. See how it's darkened out? Once it's darkened out, it means you can't change it. See?
I had to be at the scene to see and understand it.
So, I really have no idea. I'm going to give up. It sucks. I'm going to have one missing word of power so far in the whole game. I've gotten the others, and I'm not going to have this one, and I don't know what I did wrong. That I just can't seem to find it. It really stinks. I like getting everything when I can see it. It's on my dang map, but there's no access to it. It's not even like it's sticking out, oh shoot these bricks or something. It's nothing. There's no indicator of it at all, anywhere. Right? Wait a minute. Could I look through here? No. No. Son of a bitch. I thought, oh, maybe you could look through the staircase. Wait a minute. See, it's around that corner. See? It's definitely around that corner. And there's no access to that corner. See? This is always blocked. It's right around that corner. But it's always blocked, no matter what version I use out here, as you'll see. See? So this is torchbearers. Alright, forget torchbearers. Let's do missing FBI agent, right? Still blocked. Still can't go through there. Right? Okay. So forget that. Let's do murder cult.
I was making my way deeper into the story.
It's always blocked. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's there and I can't access it, so I think I'm just gonna give up. Cracker Jacks, tomorrow we're going back to Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. By the way, tip is coming out. We'll shout that out in a sec. Thank you for being patient while I scratch my brain. Look, I got every stinking item down here. Except this one word of power. Look. It's right here, next to this point of interest, who's the sheriff. Right there, next to the sea collapse tunnel. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It's sufficiently driven me nuts at this point. I got a $4.20 tip from Dan the Man. Thank you, Dan, for your tip tonight. I appreciate that. Good to have you here. The only thing that I can think of is that it's not in here. It's a trap. There's another way to access it out from the tunnel, and it only opens. It only opens once you've changed this around to a certain one, and I just didn't notice. Now, the one I didn't have earlier was Summoning Ritual. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Don't tell me I just figured it out. Maybe. Because we weren't able... This is walled out now, see? Now you actually can't leave. Do you think that might have done it? I don't think so. No, it's the same. It's all the same. It changes. It walls you in so you can't leave, which is kind of interesting, but it still doesn't open the door for you so you can go through there and get the goddamn word. It's a bunch of shit. Damn it. It's literally right through here on the map. Look. If I could go through there, I'd be able to walk right, go around the corner and get to it, to the right. And they won't let me. So all I can do is go back out this way. Now I'm trapped. Oh, that's interesting. If you take the light away, you trap yourself in this room. Well, that's creepy. You're trapped in a dead-end room in a bunch of water and you can't do shit. Well, that's creepy. Alright, let's get out of this room, shall we? Oh, I don't know what word of power it is. I have no idea. So I almost feel like maybe there's a secret over here somewhere that would let you go through and get to, you know what I mean? But it's such a far-fetched thing. I don't know. And by the way, we have to have this changed back to the Summoner's Ritual now. Oh, fuck! Well, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I guess we gotta run. I guess we're not getting it. Only thing I can think of is maybe you come back later. Remember when we were Saga and there was a couple items we couldn't use right away too? Maybe you come back later? I don't know. Alright, well, Storm Cloud.
Hunting me.
Escape from the dark presence. Like, enough wasting time there. Alright. I have 2 light bulb charges in my device. The Angel Lamp, I believe it's called. Alan, you really need to come up with some better writing. What the hell is this shitty room? A giant empty room with something at the end? Remember, he's writing this, so he wrote this shit. Look at this. I just teleported. I teleported back to the beginning. Yeah, see? It forced you back to the beginning. Ta-ha! So I guess we have to go straight ahead. Whoa, now we're seeing the forest. So while Saga was seeing the subway, Alan is seeing the forest. Whoa, the heart.
Found the murder site.
It's Hemingway. Not Hemingway, Nightingale, excuse me. With his penis exposed. Absolutely disgusting.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Because she called out to him.
Who are you?
What is this?
See?
Who are you?
She's clairvoyant. That's why she can hear him.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside.
Huh.
Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
So what's weird is, if you remember, when we were from Saga's perspective, she saw him. She started talking, she sensed him. And then she talked to him, and she managed to somehow get him to materialize on the shore of the lake. So is that going to happen, or what? Oh, more music. Is it the same song? I think we heard this song earlier today, right? Same song? Yep. Yep. It's the same song from earlier. Okay. Didn't change yet. So, get to the apartment in Parliament Tower. I feel like we have a little bit more to go, and then maybe we're going to intersect in the timeline where we were with Saga earlier. So that would be cool. So, what the hell does this say?
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem?
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast. Third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. Meet who? I hope not Mr. Scratch. Because again, he looks just like Alan, but he's a malicious, evil entity.
staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride.
What the hell is he talking about?
Making you crazy.
There's no way I could possibly be any crazier, alright, buddy? We're going further down. Where the hell are we going now? I hope we're going back out to the street. We're back in the subway. Oh, no. We have looped back to the beginning. Look. That's where we just came out. The door that was locked, we came back out to the beginning. So probably we got to go back to street level, and that's where we're going to... This is the echo we just did. And that's where we're going to find these new changes out there, right? Did we do this already? We did. This was the one that we found earlier inside. Yeah, we got this one already. We had to do it from the back. Remember, we did it like this. Yep. Okay. Alright, so we go back up to street level now. Yeah, the loop song makes sense. All the songs make sense.
I was closer now.
They really do. Can I take the light back? Probably, because we don't have to go back in there. Right. Okay. So now we have 3 light charges. We only had 2 last time. Now we have 3. There's Parliament Tower, straight ahead.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really
now we have
supposed
4
to
light
be home?
charges.
Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing?
Well, you're
Even
in the
when we
dark
were
place. What makes you
excited,
think it would be your
one
real
step
home?
closer to escape.
Okay. Oh, wow. Here we are. Parliament Tower. Wonder if you need all 4 charges to open it. Can I go and see if I can get the word of power? No, I'm not going back now. I'm not going all the fucking way back there now. Fuck that. We're making progress. The phone's ringing again? It is.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Oh, shit. What does it have to say this time?
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Oh, shit.
Wait. Hello?
We're going to have our first intersection with Mr. Scratch now. Interesting. Wonder who that is on the phone. So for those who don't know what he's talking about, in the first game it was Alan Wake's wife who was trapped in the lake, and he spent the whole game trying to get her out. And she does. She escapes at the end of Alan Wake 1, but then he's stuck in there, so he never confirmed if she left or not, but in the plot line she did. So she should be safe. Welcome back, No Sleep Real Vibes. Glad to hear you're celebrating your grandmother's birthday. Sounds good. There we go.
A writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things.
His ex?
It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Let's see here. Oh, grandfather, not grandmother. My bad. I misread. I thought I said grandma, not grandpa. My fault. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed. I got a $1 tip from someone saying, disappointing you're playing this on easy. Yeah, I'm not. I'm playing it on normal, as I do most playthroughs. And bitching about it is not going to help. It's not going to change it. The game does not need to be more difficult. That's not the point of the game. It's not Demon Souls. It's, you know, it's not one of these games where it adds to the experience to have things one-hit kill you. That's incredibly stupid. It's a atmosphere game, right? So shut up about complaints about the difficulty and enjoy the atmosphere like you're supposed to. Look at this. Golden elevator. Golden gilded. Alright, we're getting in. A nice schnazzy place he used to live, huh? A nice schnazzaroony place. I'm sure we're really in New York City. I don't know why he even said that. Are we really in New York? Yeah, dummy. Everything you just experienced is really in New York. Haunting? I don't know if we like the sound of that. Haunting.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
How does that make sense? They have their own elevator? We're gonna have a haunted stage now. Oh crap. Alright, get ready.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
The spiral.
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books.
Ah.
This symbol wasn't here before.
Oh god, this is gonna be similar to PT. It's gonna be similar to Visage, right? I think it is. A whole stage based in their apartment, and it's gonna have like puzzles and stuff to solve. Watch. Oh no, the ghost of the way too big walk-in closet.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters. What is up with the photos? They're all deformed.
Scratch.
It's Mr. Scratch.
How did Alice get this?
Uh-oh.
Is he stalking her?
Mr. Scratch is stalking her. That's not good. Projector. They don't have a TV, they have a projector, huh? How fancy.
Alice's video camera.
Oh, we need to find videotape, yeah. Or memory card, right. It's probably digital. We need to find the memory card. Okay. What's up, Jade? Good evening. How you doing, man? Video art doc on screens molt. Focal point of the dark place. She knows about the dark place. The heck? Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
An SD card. Dude, I haven't not owned a like digital video camera in many, many years. Dude, does everything still use SD cards? Because I remember at one point there was like a lot of different formats. There was like a multimedia card, SD card, and then there was like another Sony proprietary card. And whenever you went to the store, they had like 10 different kinds of memory card. But I get the feeling they're all standard now, right? Isn't it all just SD? They don't use anything else? Or am I wrong? Okay. Let's do it. Something in my memory tells me to look at this memory card. Something in my memory. Uh-oh.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan.
And I ruined my life.
We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block.
Yep, the writer's block. Premise of the first game.
Brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly.
Huh.
Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night.
6 years ago would have been 7 years after, so to around 2017. Okay.
Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back.
That's crazy. After 7 years?
Haunting me.
Look at the light behind her.
Then it got violent.
Violent?
It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster.
So it wasn't. It was Mr. Scratch, probably. Who is supposed to be the embodiment of evil, looking like Alan, but it's really part of the lake utilizing him, I believe. Like forcing him to write bad stories so bad things happen in real life.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes.
And that's how she got the photos.
Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
Huh.
My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew.
An interesting premise, right?
I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Where's that lamp that's flickering behind her? I don't see it in the apartment anywhere.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Because he's a piece of shit. Let's find out.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place. To look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
He's dead. He died. Returned by Scratch. Okay. The plot is certainly getting more and more interesting. Is Scratch haunting his ex? Is Scratch in the real world? Same song again. I received a tip, but I'm waiting for a place where I can shout it out. Another achievement. The other side. Change between stories 1. So we're going back to Saga now. Okay. And we played as Alan for about almost 4 hours there. So, remember, in her story, they saved Alan. Is this really Alan? Is this Mr. Scratch? What's going on here?
For years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called...
Okay, hold on. Might as well just do this now. Oh, let's see. This is just someone being stupid, so I'm just going to ignore them. Okay. Let's continue.
The Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days.
Huh.
You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes.
The lip sync is off. If you guys can't notice, it's off. I don't know what they did. They screwed it up. But the lip sync is slightly off, just so you know.
Fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker.
The clicker from the first game.
Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy.
They had it in the first game.
My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust.
I can't remember what happened to it.
It's like a half-forgotten dream.
It's tickling my throat. It's annoying me. I like that they drink coffee synchronized.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all...
Yeah, see how it's way off. The sync is way off. How did they screw up this lip sync, man?
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Sheesh. Well, learn more about the clicker. Follow You Into the Dark is the name of that song that was playing, I think. No, actually, I think it was a different song about looping. Yeah, because this is her stuff, not his stuff. Cases. What do we got to... Oh, we have a lot to update. Nursery rhymes? Yeah, I guess we didn't update this. Point of interest cases track objects. Yes, I'm aware. Alan Wake interview. Ah, it's a new one.
There's a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start.
Ah. What's up, Rugal? How you doing?
Then we find the cult.
Yeah, outstanding story, bad lip syncs. Pretty silly. Pretty silly they screwed it up. So where's the clicker? This is going to be something we have to figure out. Nursery rhyme updates. There you go. Okay, all that evidence is done. All stuff we didn't place. The story? It's literally called The Story. Look.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true.
So we
Why
have
couldn't it
two
have
stories
been
going
romance?
on? We have two stories. One is called Return and one is called Initiation, supposedly. Huh. You been watching Pokemon? That sounds good, Jade. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So, Wake fiction coming into contact with the dark place is the power to change reality. There you go. The story changes our reality bit by bit. The process is gradual.
Last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded.
There we go. How to stop the story. We have to stop it before Deerfest. Get the clicker from scratch. The clicker. He was trapped in a dark place for 13 years. Get that there. All this evidence to put out here on the board. There's an entity inside the dark place called the Dark Presence. This is good because it's a good summary to confirm everything that's been talked about so you don't forget it. Scratch and the dark place are interchangeable. A flashlight seems to weaken it. Inside a bright light, Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her there. There you go. In the form of Scratch, the Dark Presence is editing Wake's story. Wants to turn the world into a fucking nightmare. Some other strange reality, the dark place merged with ours. The place and the dark place, the page are called the overlap. The overlap. I entered the cauldron, lake overlap, by reciting the poem. So there was an overlap between reality and the dark place. They're called overlaps. Okay. This one's for later. This one we can't do yet, huh? Okay. We did everything else, but we have one saved for later, apparently. He was reborn out of hate is all I can read. It says he was reborn out of hate. Huh. Okay, well, we can't do that one. The murder at Cauldron Lake. Case closed.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up.
Shit.
What's the connection? What kind of case is this?
It's a thriller video game. Alright, we got all our evidence out on the board. I think we should do these upgrades, because we never did them. Right? We have gunsmith and pistols. Oh, I don't have enough. I need 12. I need 16, 14, or 18. I only have 12. So shotgun and pistol. I could do increase the magazine size by 50%. Land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for an extended duration. Nah, I'll save. I'll save up my upgrades. Okay. Are we done here? Setter for mayor. We did find that in the town, that Setter is running for mayor.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
She pranked Casey by loosening the salt? That's fucked up. Why would you do that? That's pretty messed up, actually. Why would you do that to the poor guy? You just wanted to salt his food.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
There's going to be a twist here. Being that Casey looks exactly and is named exactly as Alex Casey, the character from Alan Wake's story, I get the feeling he's not real. I really don't think he's real.
I'll be home soon.
I think he's a fabricated character for the story.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
For what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love and know that you're great at it. It'll teach you so much. There'll be times like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom. Okay? So her mom gave her some motivational writing there. No new manuscript pages or anything like that.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
She got meritorious achievement for the Mile High Strangler case in 2019. Mile High? What do you mean, like, he would kill people on a plane and get away with it? How the hell do you do that? All your suspects are stuck on the plane. How could you possibly get away with murder? Forget it. Well, alright, let's continue. Herod of the Cult of the Tree.
Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Ah. Are they working with Scratch?
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
Dun dun dun. More profiling. Now, the profiling is her being clairvoyant. So maybe she's going to be able to read something out of Wake he's not saying or he can't remember. Let's find out. The Colt and the Clicker.
Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter. The next chapter. The next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
No, I think she's misinterpreting it. I mean, she's true. What she's saying is probably true. He does have more pages, but he's writing them. You see? What he writes becomes true. So he can easily just say something and then it's real. You see? But I think she's misinterpreting. She thinks he's reading and thinking it's true, but no, he's writing it.
Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Stretching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
What did you think he was? Toledo? What, you know, Florida? The Keys? No. Scratch and Wake.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Phew. Well, it didn't really answer much, did it? Not really. Sheesh. She's gonna say to him now, you're hiding pages. Is there anything else in the environment before we talk to him more? We have our save room. That's cool. Store
Wake's
items.
hiding more manuscript
I think we should
pages.
store this. This is the one that it saves you from death but shatters in the process. Let's save that in the shoebox. I already had one. Now I have two. How the hell did I get that? I don't even know when I got that. There's also a rocket flare. When did I get these? There's items in here. I don't even know how I got them. I don't remember having them. That's confusing. I have no idea how I got some of these. But I do have flares, the Molotovs. I guess they come propane tanks. I guess you're supposed to shoot them. Yeah, because they don't light. You have to shoot them. But when did I get... I don't know when I got this. A rocket flare. I guess I'll put it into my inventory. Okay. Huh. Sure. Anyway, let's save. And then we'll continue on here. Right? Actually, it's time to split the part, pretty much. So we will. We'll split the part here. And we'll continue on with whatever we can learn from Alan. So this is called Return to the Heart. The original part of her story was called Return. Now this is Return to. Interesting. Alright. I'll be back with more. I hope you guys are still enjoying the game if you're watching on demand. If you could do me the favor of giving this video a like if you're enjoying it and leaving comments, please keep that immersion and that level of engagement going. That will help this playthrough, and I hope that you're enjoying. I'm loving it. I can't wait for more. More coming. Thanks, guys. See you in a bit.